It was a quiet night at Ravenswood Psychiatric Hospital. The full moon shone through thick fog, making the old building look even scarier. Nurse Linda walked down the hallway, checking on patients. But something felt wrong. The patients were acting strange. They mumbled to themselves, their eyes staring at nothing. Some even scratched the walls with their nails. Dr. Markham, the hospital's head doctor, sat in his office, drinking cold coffee. As he looked at patient reports, a loud scream filled the air. Linda ran toward the sound. It came from Ward C, the part of the hospital where the most dangerous patients stayed. When she got there, she froze in horror. A patient named Daniel was standing over a dead security guard. His fingers were deep inside the man's stomach, pulling out his insides. Blood dripped from Daniel's mouth as he slowly turned to look at her. Then, all the doors in Ward C flew open. Patients walked out of their rooms, moving strangely, their heads twitching. Their skin was pale and sick, their eyes yellow. Their mouths were full of blood. They attacked the hospital staff, biting, scratching, and ripping them apart. Linda turned and ran. Behind her, she heard crashing sounds, people being thrown against the walls. Dr. Markham locked himself in his office and grabbed the phone. No signal. The hospital's power was failing. He looked out the window and saw something terrifying. The security guards outside were dead, their bodies lying on the ground. But then, they started moving. They stood up, their faces covered in blood. The infection was spreading. Linda found 4 other staff members hiding in the cafeteria, a young intern, a janitor named Greg, and 2 other nurses. "We have to escape," whispered the intern. "But the zombies are everywhere," Greg said. Before they could move, bang! A patient slammed against the metal cafeteria doors, his face half-eaten. More of them stood behind him, growling. "We have to go now." They ran out the back door. The hallway was filled with dead bodies, but then the bodies started to move. Greg grabbed a fire extinguisher and smashed a zombie's head. Blood splattered everywhere. But more zombies kept coming. Dr. Markham ran to the generator room. If he cut the power, maybe the emergency lights would call for help. Meanwhile, Linda and the others reached the hospital entrance. Greg grabbed his car keys and ran toward an ambulance.